Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Joker, and tonight we are proudly presenting to you the European Modern Warfare 3 AllStars final. Two teams that have reached the stage of the real climax of this competition are, of course, Team Striatus and Team Illusion Networks. And my co-commentator for tonight's game is going to be nobody else if not Fatbo. Fatbo, you there, man?
Good evening, folks, and welcome to the final of the All-Star Cup. We're anticipating a really good match now today, Joker, aren't we?
We are indeed, and I'm really looking forward to this one because these teams are not going to let the other team win easily. So I think they are going life for knife now, aren't they?
Yeah, they're going for knife, and then they're going to eliminate maps.
Okie dokie. So I'm gonna spec a Batty for this one, as they're gonna start the knife in. Obviously, the map pool, for those who don't know, is Arcaden, Baccara, Lockdown, Seatown, and Resistance. So as soon as the knifing gets done, we will be able to tell you what the three maps are going to be. Of course, it is a best of three. In case it is a draw at 1-1, the third map will be the decider. And as Fatbo can see the chat, I'm not able to see it because of the stream.
They're starting the elimination now, and what we are going to show you today, folks, is the new pro mode being updated with a bigger amount of ammo at the start of the rounds. It's really, and for those who don't know the 1.9 update on the pro mode, you should know that there's more amount of time of sprinting, less fall damage, wallbang the wallbang is basically doubled, so we might see changing of tactics right now, because the teams will be faster getting on the middle of the side, in which case I don't know what map will be played right now, but it might come down to changing the tactics a little bit, because with the more sprint we have now, especially the SMGs are even more mobile, we're gonna have interesting match to watch. Definitely.
Indeed, the latest promote version, so to say, made by ZXZ, is of course the 1.91, which is the one we are gonna use for this final match, and it will change the game quite noticeably because, of course, the game is gonna flow much faster. It's gonna be more fun to play. The players are gonna move around the map more freely. The wall banks have been increased to make the game more lethal. SMGs only have one flash at the disposal. I think it's the same for assault rifles. I'm not too sure on that one. Then, of course, you have the spectator mode, which was finally fixed now, so we can spec both teams without having to switch between the teams every now and then, which of course pleases me as a customer myself. And did we miss anything out? I think that's about it.
That's about it. Yeah, you have right about the flash. It's reduced to one flash, as we know the original pro mode, Code 4 pro mode, we all like. And these updates on this pro mode, it's only getting closer to it. I think so.
Indeed, he's doing a really good job.
Yeah, indeed. It just needs a few more updates before it goes identically as we all know the pro mode, Call of Duty pro mode. This is basically a plugin, but the guy is doing a hell of a job, I can say.
Indeed, with our mod tools, he's achieved a great stuff already. So, which maps did they eliminate, Fatbo? Do you know the three maps, or are they still deciding on that one?
They're still deciding. I'm waiting for the answer, to be honest.
Okay. In the meantime, let's talk about the teams. Of course.
Who is your favorite?
My favorite. I don't know.
To win this one, I mean.
I like both teams, to be honest, because both teams do have the lineups of nice guys. So it's kind of 50-50. but my prediction is probably going to be Striatus, kind of because the ex-Illusion networks no longer play together with the same lineup. I'm not sure how much they've been practicing, but this is the last match they are going to play with such lineup. That goes to the ex-Illusion network guys. Of course, they did attend the LAN in France, Game On Live. I think they finished 6th, which is a pretty decent placement for the first time being on LAN. And they are nice guys, and of course they are forced to be reckoned with. But the same can be said about Striatus. And now they made the team even stronger with the likes of Jiha and Tony coming in. It's going to be a real difficult task for the ex-Illusion network guys to cope with that. So I'm really looking forward to see. Maybe we're going to see 3 maps, which is obviously something our viewers are probably hoping for. We want to see a close game. We don't want to see any one-sided stuff, because that's not really fun to watch unless your favorite team is winning. But yeah, we are still waiting for the players to do the map eliminations and stuff. And as soon as fatbo gets any updates, we will inform you.
I think we're going live on lockdown, as it is. By the way, when we compare the two teams, my opinion is that Striatus have the skill-wise talent, you can say that. But you can never underestimate to be announced team, as they really surprised Vital. The last match they played with their tactics, they come up with some new, how should I say this, revolutionary tactics on some point, with some epic nades and epic movements around the maps.
Indeed.
So we are about to see, I think we are going to see a close match.
Yeah, that's what I'm personally hoping for anyway, but they are switching to Resistance.
Yeah, it's not live.
As you already mentioned, fatbo, they did come up with some awesome stuff, especially on the map we are loading up now, MP Paris, which is of course also known as Resistance. Especially the RTZ shot onto the top sandbags from the defense spawn. That one kind of changed the game, I mean, especially on the top level. So I'm really looking forward to see what the scopes will produce today. Of course, we have RTZ, who is also known as Romain in game, and then we have ISO, who is the sniper of Striatus, of course. And this is the 3rd map loaded up, and I'm hoping that this is going to be the map we're going to play on.
I think so too, yeah. I just asked the guys, they said C-Town is first, and I think that Lockdown is second, but we're about to see.
Just ask them in chat. Sure, ask them in chat what the first 2 maps are and what's the side. Anyways, we should get starting very soon. We don't want to hang around for too long, of course, because I know you guys are getting all sorts of impatient. So, as I'm here in Spectator, we are going live for sides with the knives, or are they going straight into it?
Yeah, I think they're going with knives.
Alrighty, fatbo. Yep. I think C-Town. Striatus were on stream last time when they played Aerosol on C-Town, and they really produced some quality tactics in terms of their attacks, to say the least. Tony, I think, and Batty on SMGs were doing some amazing stuff, especially on attack where Aerosol couldn't even cope with them. So I'm gonna see how the guys from ex-Illusion Networks are gonna respond to this, of course in the final, because they are known to be sort of really determined guys who want to learn and improve the team tactics and so on, as they are gonna go for knife for sides, as Jihad gets knifed straight after he picked up the first blood of the knife for sides. Let's do the roster rundown. So for Striatus we have Jihad, Virus, ISO, Batty and Tony. And for the ex-Illusion Networks, also known as to be announced, we have Mr. Eub, Driz, Freaky Noise, RTZ and Boom Boom. And what team picked?
They're
Fatbo.
choosing just now. MRZ took them all 5. He aced them on knife side, which is really interesting.
Yeah, probably a frag movie stuff right there. A little funky.
Okay, so they're gonna stay this way. ex-iNET is gonna take the defense, and attack will be Striatus.
Okay, so we have Striatus on attack. Well, they have the players with the speed, the likes of Batty and Tony, as I already mentioned, and the likes of Jiha with an ISO at the back to support them. Of course, we are going live now, so Fatbo, you want to take away the first round? Tell me who you want to pick for spec.
I'm gonna pick ex-iNET for spec. I'm gonna pick Freaky Noise on the right long A side, which he's taking really carefully. In meanwhile, Batty takes on Tris, and MRZ responds on Tony. We have one each down, one of the sides. I've lost one man. Let's see now. The ISO gets the kill on the XRZ on that middle boxes on C-Town, which is really interesting position. It's much debatable if ACR should stand there or Scope should stand there. And at the moment we have 3v3 situation. Let's see how can they hang. I see that Striatus are in meantime with the bomb probably gonna take on the side A. Freak is still standing patiently on that A long side, waiting for the first kill. As Boom Boom have taken over the spot of the mid behind the boxes, and in meantime MRZ, really nice play. 4 kills so far, what a round. I didn't expect this to go from the first round like this. He seems to be too inspired right now. Is he going to go for the ace?
Oh, unlucky.
Shame.
ISO in the
first
meantime.
round, folks.
Yep.
What a round by MRZ. I'm really surprised what he showed in the first round now. Unlucky not to get the ace, but what's more important, the iNET have won the round. Take over, Joka.
Yeah, as I'm gonna spec over the man, he did pick up the 4 frags as he did spot one crossing into the mid-market shadows, and he gets spammed with the AK in the protest. Lands the nade onto Batty. Then we have the Mr. Zob. Open it up again. He gets tagged, and another nade. 2 nades coming into bottom 8. Tony is the man who took him down. As we have the team to be announced, still waiting for any kind of movement of Striatus. Let's see what they're up to. Dries have been tagged in the process by Tony. He's taken down. Freaky Noise straight away with the headshot revenge frag onto him. RTZ in that library with the scope. Jiha slowly approaching the A long. He's been spotted by Freaky Noise, and he does take him down. 50 seconds left in this round, and the situation is 2v3 in favor of to be announced. ISO and Virus, the last 2 standing. Let's see what they're up to. There's ISO scoping up that A long site. He doesn't see anything though. He knows Freaky Noise is waiting there, watching the spawn area. ISO has the bomb. Virus is in top 8. He's gonna flash up that A site. Gets the tag. Jumps down from. He spots one in the library. He runs away. He does land the shot onto him. That was Freaky. And Boom Boom is reacting to that by the movement, and Virus spots him, takes him down. 17 seconds left. RTZ in a clutch situation. 1v2. Can he get this? He's been spotted, and finally taken down by Virus, it seems.
Really nice round by Virus. I can say those last 2-3 kills that he did was really important for winning the round, as Freaky Noise was anticipating him in the library and waited him. But he did moves quite good. As we are picking now, we're gonna spec Virus for a little bit. In meantime, there are 2 guys down. They're gonna have to take it slowly again. He takes down XRTZ, sorry.
RTZ, or Romain.
RTZ, yeah. They're approaching really carefully as two men, only one man is left now, standing Virus, as he gets picked by that B side. Interesting round. I think that Striatus is really focusing on that A house on C-Town. They're too much walking around it, and it's easy to anticipate it. Let's see what they can do in this fourth round. Choka takeover.
Yep. A big batty as a man to spec for this round as ISO does opens up onto Mr. Zoop. And he gets another one, headshot onto Boom Boom, that really opens up the side. Great job by ISO in this round. And Batty pushes that B side. He gets flashed as Tony does take down his teammate, RTZ. Follows up onto Jiha. RTZ with a second one onto Batty. And the B push has been slowed down heavily. And the snipers are playing the major role in that one. Virus, in the meantime, shuts down the to be announced sniper. And there's Freaky Noise. He is in the clutch. No, it's a 2v2 situation. Freaky and Driz against Virus and ISO. There's Virus and ISO. Virus does get the flash tag onto someone behind the fountain on B side. He's going to be looking for that pixel to peek him. ISO fires a shot off. 35 seconds left, and the bomb has been dropped, and that just makes it even harder for Virus there. 30 seconds left, and he's in a 1v2 situation, and the opposition players do know where the bomb is, and they are aware of his position as the time starts to tick down. He needs to make the push and take one down, and they obviously know where he is now after firing the shots off into no man's land, just pre-firing the B-link, and the time is obviously against him. I don't think he's going to get this. 7 seconds left, and he's been shot down by Driz, I assume, and make the score 3-1 in favor of To Be Announced, also known as Ex-Illusion Networks. It seems that defense kinda is more suitable for the To Be Announced team, as they are winning 3-1. Of course, we have the Mr. Zoop on 5-3. In the meantime, as Freaky does fall into the A-long ACR fight, Virus, on the other hand, is the top carrier, the top fragger for Team Striatus on 7-3. And tell me what you see, Fatbo.
What I see, what I noticed till now, is that ex-iNET is playing the best defense they can. It's making real trouble for Striatus to go in the enemy lines there and to even plant the bomb. They're stuck in the middle, as you can see by this last 4 rounds. They have troubles to get to the bomb, and even if they get, they're too late, or even it's a desperate situation, so to call. So as I'm gonna take to Boom Boom on that right long A side now and see what he can do. It's a 3v3 situation. Interesting is both teams are taking this round really slow. As you can see, there's one flash landed in front of Boom Boom, so now he's anticipating from that A house. Meanwhile, Batis takes on RTZ with that SMG. And another one is down. Batis is down by Driz, but Virus takes on Driz, and we have 1v2 situation. Boom Boom is in the clutch situation, takes on ISO. Virus meantime planted the bomb. Let's see what he can do. Boom Boom is upstairs on that A house. Is he gonna go for the defuse? But
Virus does shut him down, yeah.
Yeah, he was standing there really closely, and he anticipated that jump. Really nice. Good round, I can say. They kind of like take it slow now, Striatus, and it's paid off for them.
Indeed. They probably chose the more careful approach, as Batty just rushes into RTZ's ACR, gets dropped with a headshot, opening frag. RTZ has been revealed, at least for his position, and the spam does come in. He's been heavily tagged, and there you have the improved penetration as Virus keeps on form, taking down through the wall. RTZ, and then we have Tony. Batty, I think he fell, that's why Tony did pick up the bomb. Indeed, and Tony does fall as well. Dries and Freaky Noise picking up 2 frags, making it a little bit easier this round after that response from Team Striatus. But Mr. Zoop is gonna take down another one as Dries is on that A site. Freaky Noise and ISO picks up Mr. Zoop. This opens it up a little bit for him as he has 3 more to find. It was a 1v4 in fact. Can he do this? Let's quickly spec over onto him. The bomb has been dropped, 35 seconds left, and he has 3 more men to find. The score is 2-3. Only 1 round separating the teams. If he doesn't get the clutch, it will be 2 rounds, of course. No biggie. It's only a start of the game, so no pressure on him. 15 seconds or so left in the round. ISO just looking for any sort of opposition. And it does drop a quick shot onto Boom Boom, but he gets dropped in the meanwhile. But nice try by ISO anyway. He only needed 2 more to find in that 1v4 clutch. And the score is 4-2 in favor of to be announced.
Let's take over and spectate Jiha for a second. He, after 6 rounds, he still doesn't have the kill. It's interesting. He's gonna have to keep it up. I mean, push it up a little bit, because also Tony has 2 kills. They need some energy on this attack side. As we can see, meanwhile, Dries takes on Tony, and they have 2 men down again. It seems that Striatus are taking it real slow now. ISO taking the peak on the market with his scope. As he does spots one on that B side, but gets down by Mr. Zoop and Jiha. There goes the first kill of Jiha. But also unlucky, I can say. They moved it up really slow, which didn't pay it off right now. I think that the key right now for Striatus is they need to surprise their enemy with all they have. Maybe take 1 round faster, maybe 1 round slower, as the defense of To Be Announced is really awesome. I can say at this moment they're doing a hell of a job, Joker.
Indeed. As I noticed, they're not doing the same stuff they did against Aerozone, because if I remember well, they were kind of like really concentrating on the A top house with the SMGs coming down with the likes of Batty. I think they are doing this round now. However, Batty and Virus with Tony already in that top A house. They are going to look for some picks, and they're going to try to push into that A site very soon. But RTZ shuts down Tony. Batty, however, takes down Dries. Where is he? SMG in hand. He's the bomb carrier. Less than a minute remaining in this round, and the situation is 3v4, 3v3 even, as Batty still has that bomb. So the round is still there. Mr. Zoob checking all sorts of corners. A long, just waiting for Batty because he hears him making that noise. Smoke on A plant does go down. ISO scoping out the B wall. Batty opens up the site a little bit. 2v3 now in the favor. Virus watching that A long from the pay house. He's in a good position. As soon as the bomb gets planted, it is really difficult to defuse the bomb on C-Town on A. And there's RTZ shutting down Batty. However, Virus gets the revenge frag. Boom Boom shuts down ISO in the meantime, and it's a 1v1 situation. 10 seconds left. Oh, did Virus get this? Yes, he did. He did get the round. Final kill. And there's no longer kill cam. Probably we should enable it again for the stream at least, so we can see who won it.
I think so too, yeah. The last frag we're missing really badly, and we cannot see any info on who picks the last kill. So I think we should go on the old school, getting into the team and spectating it. What do you think, Joker?
Oh, we can do that, yeah. Up to you. We can do that next round. Just carry on and do it this way.
Okay.
Who's picking?
Okay. I'm specking naturally Virus after those really awesome rounds, as he picks the A house on C-Town, that A house is really abused and used all the time, as they're really taking it carefully now, both sides. Let's see when the real shooting starts now, as we have Tony down already. He's been taken down by Mr. Z. In the meantime, eyes on real action on the market as he gets picked by Mr. Z, but Buddy's replies. We have 2 men down as Dries takes down Jiha again. Oh my god. This defense of ex-iNET is really beautiful, Joker. I mean, the work they are doing is amazing. I can say only good words for this kind of stuff. As Butt is in a clutch situation, can you get the kill? He does it. 1v1 situation. Butt is fought for it, he got it. Against Dries, he got the bomb, he got the time to plant. Clutch situation. He hears his enemy moving as he takes on that link of the left side, picking both corners. He gets approach and he gets killed over there by Dries. Dries gonna go for the defuse now. As you can see, Joker, we cannot even see the defuse now.
Indeed. I'm gonna spectate attack, of course, who are Striatus. So let's see how they do. How are they gonna respond to this? Of course, they are losing 6-3, and I want to see how they're gonna respond to that, of course. So, of course, we have the likes of Virus top fragging 12-6, but if you look at Tony and Jihad, the latest addition, they are not really cutting it at the moment, only 3 and 1 frag respectively. So they really need to kickstart the game, and so I'm gonna be spectating Jihad, who decided to go on to be long alone with that ACR. Of course, taking advantage of that greenhouse with the assault rifle can do a lot of damage, but he does jump down and goes into mid-market. So let's see how he copes in this round, as a freaking noise and his head gets damaged by the scope of ISO. ISO with another one onto RTZ. In the meantime, Batty does fall into Mr. Zoop. Jiha's still standing. The man I decided to spectate for this round. Tony will slowly approach the A side and probably go for the plant very soon, as there's indeed he does take down Dries. Jihad is going to try to cover him. He does put one on the spawn track, fires off his ACR, doesn't even land the tag. In the meantime, Tony really low on his HP. Boom Boom leaps in, takes him down with the UMP, and there's Jihad and ISO to protect the bomb from being defused. And Boom Boom is the last man standing. ISO comes in and knifes him. Oh, that was funny.
Interesting round.
Indeed. Stay on the tag and tell me what you want to spec.
Let's take over ISO. Let's see the scope, what damage it will do. By the way, about Chica, he seems real nervous, I can say, by some shots I can look at it. He doesn't get the tags. I think he needs to cool down a little bit. Maybe on the second map he will produce more for this team, as well as Tony. As Jika gets taken again by Mr. Z, Virus replies. We have 1 down each side. ISO real careful on that market area, also known as shadows. He's taking that, he wants to pick that box guy, but he doesn't seem to have a clear shot at him. See carefully, we have 1 guy leaving now. Interesting, Jika left the game. I think he will be back though. 3 versus 3 situation, as ISO still on that market, waiting for that blue house. Someone to pick up, but greenhouse, yeah, of course. It depends on your film tweaks as well, Joker.
Oh yeah, I forgot that one.
And we have interesting situation now. Smoke on that A side. In meantime, Tony is approaching the plant. Maybe he will go for the plant. Nope. He hesitated and he goes back in the house. 3v3 situation. Time is running out. They have to do a move. ISO throws that nade at the, and Tony takes down Virus, a team kill. interesting situation, and now only ISO left, the one which we are spectating the whole round. What he can do. Only 5 seconds left. I think this is over. Another round for iNET.
Oh, it was close. We only need, oh well, 2 more to go.
I think that
Mission Impossible.
I think that smoke did the damage on them more than that it helped for them.
Probably so. Is Jihad back now? I think we're still live, aren't we?
Yeah. It's back.
Okay, I'm gonna be spectating RTZ. He's of course the scope of team to be announced. He spots one, misses the shot by a couple of pixels, spots the other one on the top bridge. He does tag him up quite heavily. He expects ISO, who tags him up as well. RTZ on a tank mode at the moment, just dodging all sorts of shots, as the situation is still 5v5. It is indeed, as Tony does the first blood onto Driz. SMG frag, as Mr. Zub going really big again. 2 frags in that mid-market, just completely slowing down the Striatus attacks that haven't been too fast either, as they are losing 7-4. Still specking the Mr. Zub, as Tony gets to reply onto Boom Boom, headshot frag, and I think Tony will have the bump. And they are working on that A side again, so Mr. Zub does spot one in the top A balcony just before Tony gets shot down with Freaky's nade. 38 seconds left in this round. Freaky watching that spawn A long area as the time is ticking down, and the RTZ misses another shot. He did miss quite a few shots in this round, RTZ did, not gonna lie. I think the nerves are really kicking in. It is a final, ladies and gents, and they are playing for the glory, as Mr. Zub is gonna be sneaking up into that A site, as the situation is 2v3 in favor of to be announced. Virus and Jihad against the 2. It's the top fragger and the bottom fragger against the 3 to be announced. As RTZ shuts down Jihad, that just leaves Virus in a 1v2. It takes down, oh, he almost did. Freaking Noise shuts him down, however. Nice try anyway, and the score is going to be 8-4 at halftime. Let's have a look at the scores. We have Mr. Zub on 15 frags, and so is Virus, really dominating. And of course, the likes of Driz are not too far from them. So is ISO. 10 frags at the halftime is really decent. So I think they're gonna switch sides soon, as the score, of course, is 8-4 in favor of team to be announced, who were used to known as Illusion Networks. So let's spectate defense, Fatbo, for this second half.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to restart it again. What was interesting, do you think that some of the teams can make it on this map without the scope, actually? Because sometimes the scope is doing really good damage on this map, but sometimes it's, I can say, useful. As we have Tony, I don't know if you spectate him now, really aggressively going on that market, and gets picked by Driz, who's also being aggressive. We have also Butties that are aggressive, and Mr. Z takes them again. The SMGs are having real problems, Joka. The SMGs of Striatus are not doing the great job as they should, as we have Virus and Jiha alone standing versus 5 guys of to be announced, and they're gonna have a quite difficult job if they play smart. The bomb is planted already, and it's a squad ace. Team ace, excuse me. This
wow. To be announced without losing a single member in that round, as the score is 9-4. So I'm going to be picking someone who can make the difference, and who's that going to be? Have a guess. Of course, it's ISO. He has a look up the B hotel, but doesn't see anything though, as his teammates do fall, and the situation is 4v3 in favor of Striatus. They could possibly win this round, but it is all even again as Driz shuts down Tony. Jihad is going to be protecting that A site really closely as the time starts ticking down. ISO still thinks there's someone on B long. He has the scope, as he's been checking all those corners, I didn't see a pixel yet though. And he's watching that B side on his own. In the meantime, Jihad is watching the top A window from library. And the situation is 3v3 still. It got really slow. Both teams are kind of playing really careful. Maybe that's the side. It's the what is kind of hindering the performance, so to say. As Jihad expects a push onto that A side, leaps in with the ACR, misses all the shots, gets the frag in the end onto Driz. They know the bomb has been dropped on that A side. Jihad still in action. Fires off his ACR. 18 seconds left. ISO shuts down RTZ. Jihad comes in and takes on Freaky, the last man standing. And Striatus do pull one back, making the score 9-5. As we're gonna switch back onto attacking team.
Well, we finally have Chico back with 2 frags at the start of this new half.
Indeed.
I think he's more relaxed now and more enjoying and having fun out there.
Yep.
It's game after all. But the serious one, it's a finals, ladies and gents. As I'm gonna spectate Freaky Noise on that left side of the breach. They're really taking it carefully as Mr. Z, really nice nade on Batis on that mid area. He's still doing that, a perfect job on that market. As meantime ISO picks down the enemy scope. They have 1 down each side, and we have 4 versus 4 situation. Again we are going slow. Another nade killed by Boom Boom on Tony, which reduces to 3 man standing for Striatus. Let's change on Driz, who seems interesting. He wants to break through the defense. In meantime, the bomb is planted by Boom Boom.
That nade!
Another nade kill. Ridiculous round. Ridiculous round. 3 nade kills. As Virus takes down Driz. It's kind of a really hard situation for Striatus. The bomb is planted down. The time is ticking. Virus is down. ISO gets back, but naturally Freaky Noise heard that, saw that, and take it over. I mean, the whole team with those nades, that was ridiculous, Joka.
Indeed.
Especially the last nade.
Yep. I was actually expecting that. I think it was Driz with the nade onto Virus. That was ridiculous. I mean, the ex-Illusion Network guys are known to have some key nades ready, so I expect more of that. As
especially we saw that in the Vital match, as they showed some pretty nasty nades and pretty nasty new tactics, or so to say. Take it over, Joker.
Yep, as there you have another one, which was pretty easily done by Freaky Noise onto Tony, as the situation is 2v4, this time in favor of Striatus, as we have RTZ and Freaky Noise, the last 2 standing, and the bomb is far away from both of them. I think it's been dropped in bottom mid-market, as we have RTZ and Freaky Noise trying to do some damage through the B-long area, as they have less than a minute to do any damage onto the opposition, and Freaky has been shot down by Jihad. Jihad finally picking up his game now. He did play a major role in that 2 previous rounds, and he picks up Freaky now to make it more easier for his team. RTZ the last man standing, and he's gonna have a long way to go now. 30 seconds left, and he has 4 members to find. And he's been spotted by Batty, and he gets the headshot onto him, making the score 10-6. 4 round difference still. Let's switch over back onto defense.
What's important I should mention now is that iNET needs 3 rounds to win this map, and then we are going to go for lockdown. If this keeps up, those nades, those tactics they are doing, I think that Striatus can handle it at the moment. As I'm gonna take over Virus. Let's see what he can do in this half. He's been quite careful this round, and he only picked 2 kills at the moment. As we have Tony and Mr. Z down. Now even Driz is down by Butties. They did a good job now on the market. They correct their way of playing. Let's see what's going to happen. We have only 3 guys standing for iNET. As Virus takes on B, they can smell the B attack now. We have the enemy scope and the enemy of this point of view, of course. We have the enemy scope and the enemy assault rifle there, but they're hesitating now. I think they're going to switch on to A. Interesting is that Virus is changed his position and he's now taking that link between B and A. Let's see what he can do. He doesn't spot any enemies so far. As in meantime, Jiha gets taken by the iNET scope, RTZ. We have 3v3 situation, so it's all equal now. There's the Virus taking that wallbang, abusing that new wallbang stuff by the new pro mode, as Boom Boom replies. 2v2 situation, he's going for the plant, he takes down the planter, and we have ISO standing against freaking Noise, and what a kill! What a kill! What a kill, that was some nasty stuff.
Indeed.
Vision and vision by ISO, with that quick scope, man.
Yeah, he just leaped onto that A spot and quick scoped the hell out of freaking Noise. Shame we no longer have the final kill cam, at least for the stream. Either way, I'm going to be specking Jiha, who decides to be aggressive, pre-firing the bottom A Riva position as Boom Boom takes him down with the nade. Freaking Noise follows up onto Tony, making it harder early round for Striatus, but he has been spammed heavily through the wall with Boom Boom. And his ACR, of course, doing the damage from the bridge. Virus comes down with a reply frag onto Freaky. Gonna cook that nade. ISO following up onto Boom Boom. But he's been shut down with RTZ's nade. A lot of nade frags and a lot of wallbangs as well. As I said, the game is much more lethal now with this latest pro mod, which is only getting better and better and more fun to play. And of course, keeping up the competition. In the meantime, we have Virus here. I think he's in a clutch situation. Indeed he is, but he doesn't get it this time as Mr. Zub shuts him down, and the score is 11-7 now in favor of ex-iNET Networks. Flicking over back to the to be announced guys, of course, who are the ex-iNET Networks, and they are going to be aggressive this round. Fatbo, tell us.
I can say that this is one of the most important rounds, as they're looking to move on to 5 rounds to win this whole map. And meantime, Tony is down by Driz on that mid-area action. I'm specking him as Driz is upstairs, top A, looking at the bombs landing. He's gonna try those nades again. Really, really nice job they are doing with those nades. In meantime, we have 4v4 situation. Almost gets killed. Driz, Jiha taking his kill. Also, Batis gets down by freaking Noise, and ISO picks one more up. 2 versus 3 situation. Stratus 3 guys standing in. They might come back in this one, Joker. They might get back into this. As I mentioned, this is the most important rounds. These 2 coming up. Let's see what they can do. Driz is looking at the bomb. He wants that bomb so badly to plant it, as the time is kicking in. 30 seconds left. Meanwhile, Mr. Z gets picked down by Virus on that long A situation. Clutch situation for Driz. And he fails. He fails. That was sure kill in my eyes.
Same here, mate. I don't know. He kind of aimed a little higher, and then I think Jiha went to prone, so he kind of missed half of his clip on that one. Of course, he's going to be kicking himself after that one. Either way, I'm going to be spectating Mr. Zub again. He has been playing quite well, doing the damage as an SMG, playing aggressively, but he has been tagged quite heavily by a nade as his teammate Boom Boom does open up the side. They are going quite aggressive into that A side. However, the bomb is far from the plant. As we have Mr. Zub and Boom Boom. Boom Boom, there he is, coming in. He gets shut down by Tony. Tony, however, falls up onto Freaky. RTZ with a reply. Crazy round this time, as Virus is last man alive once again, as the bomb has been planted, and this is pretty much mission impossible unless he does one of the most amazing clutches in Modern Warfare 3 history. 35 seconds left, and a 1v2 situation. As I earlier mentioned, it is really difficult to clutch and defuse the bomb once it's planted on the A site. So let's see how Virus copes with that one. We have RTZ on the A balcony, makes the noise. Virus comes in with a fake. They know what it is, and I think he's gonna be shot down very soon. Virus getting the knife onto Mr. Zoop. RTZ still spamming his ACR. He knows the round is won, and he's gonna die by the explosion. Nevertheless, they won the round, and the score is 12-8 in favor of to be announced, aka ex-iNET Networks. Switching back onto defense, who are of course the team Striatus, who are trailing on this map. It is a best of 3, so they're still in it. I mean, even if they lose the first map, they have to win the second map.
Yeah, absolutely. But this is map round for iNET. One time, and again, the market is being taken over. They lose men on the market constantly. Again, to be announced are aggressive going in, and they change it a little bit. With their nades and their aggressiveness, they manage to win this map, I think. It's real close to the end now. 3v3 situation. Let's see if, under pressure, Striatus can hold on to this map a little bit longer, as I'm going to spec Virus. He will take down that mid-link between A and B. He's checking the A bomb and gets down by Freaky Noise, who was patiently waiting for him in that A bottom side. Switching out to ISO now. ISO is gonna have a hell of a job together with Jika, as the bomb is already planted. He gets lucky there not to get killed. In meantime, Jika closing on that plant side, as he fails on Boom Boom inside the house, and that's it, folks. This map belongs to iNET.
Yep.
Nice. I can say they put up with the fight, but it's interesting tactics, and those nades were, I think, they were key for this match. They seem to really like this map, Joka. They seem to own on this map, I can say.
Yep. After watching Striatus play against Aerosol in the semi-finals, I thought they were the strongest team on C-Town. But it seems, even though the ex-iNET Network guys no longer play together in that lineup, they still got it. They still got the teamwork, they still got the nades, still got the smokes, all that strats needed to conquer the opposition. Let's see how they can cope on resistance. We do know that both teams are good on this map, so whoever wins, I mean, if the to be announced team, of course the ex-iNET guys, if they win this map, they have won the final, and they will be crowned the European Modern Warfare 3 winners, of course. But for Striatus, in order to win it themselves, they need to turn the table around. They need to win this map. They really need to do that in order to make the game go into the third map, and then it's going to be the deciding one. So yeah,
they're going to take knife now. It seems that it was misinformation, or maybe Striatus changed their mind about the second map. They're not going to take lockdown, but instead they're going to take Paris. And we can expect a really nice strategics by to be announced ex-iNET, as they prove themselves against Vital in that half final. They have some pretty nasty picks, pretty nasty nades, and it's going to be dangerous. Even though I can mention that Vital, I think they won against both teams in the group stages World Cup, but they failed that match in the half final. As I can say that to be announced really worked on their tactics in meantime before facing them again. So they replied good, in which was most important time to reply.
Indeed. They did seem to, as I already mentioned, they still got it. So maybe there was a little bit of preparation before the final, of course, as they didn't want this to be a one-sided final. As soon as they're ready up, we're gonna go for a final knife sight decider, of course. I guess they're going knife for knife now, aren't they? Knife for sides. You wanna cast in knife round, Fatbo?
Okay, but wait, let me just switch onto the attack. Let's see what's going on. It's going to be so-called mid-cut. And if I think it was Dries that took the ace last time they did knife. It was really impressive.
Wasn't it Mr. Zub?
Or Mr. Zub, yeah, you're right about that. As we have 3 men down for Striatus, only 2 fighting for that side. And only left now is Tony. As he gets taken down by RTZ, and to be announced, going to choose their side, which is defense.
Seems like they wanna take it easy from the start on the second map, of course, of this final, and see how the opposition plays, and maybe based on that, make their own attacking tactics. So, as I said, we are going to be looking for that remaining shot from the defense spawn, as they are going live into the second map of this Modern Warfare 3 European final, as we have Virus cooking that nade onto Romain. He is ready for him there. Doesn't even land the tag, as Dries and Mr. Zub coming in with the SMGs, really aggressive. Striatus didn't probably expect that. However, Batty does reply with a sort of 50% revenge, as he does take down one. One of the SMGs is still alive in shops, and Virus has been caught with his pants down by Boom Boom's ACR. Batty not really paying attention to that top street, a really key area for the flankers. And based on the, it seems like it's just Batty and Jiha indeed, just 2 men standing against 3 members of ex-iNET Networks. 54 seconds left, and they don't really know where they're gonna go. They are approaching this B side really slowly. 46 seconds left, as they are aware of the man in B shops. Gia has the ACR, so does Batty. A scope would really help in this situation to take those pixel shots. However, 30 seconds is the time left in this round, and Jihad does fire at the shots. Batty needs to be careful of the one explosion. The one does go off now, as Batty tosses that smoke, and he's been tagged by Freaky Noisy, who does take him down, and it's just Jihad against the 3 members of ex-iNET Networks. And he goes for the plan, but Boom Boom comes in. Really good round by Boom Boom, as he did pick up 2 frags there. And I think that pretty much decided the round. Slow down the Striatus attack completely, and they did manage to pick this one up. So it seems like the momentum is still at the side of ex-iNET Network, guys.
Interesting. I think that Striatus are a little down on confidence at the moment, Joker. As they're approaching this Paris map, they should be aware. It's map well known by to be announced, and it's going to be also a hard job for them. So they have to be careful on this side, as we're gonna have a variety of things shown by to be announced. Like the last round was really aggressive. They pushed the bishops, but now you can see they're sitting. And meanwhile, Tony takes on Boom Boom. As I'm currently spectating Batties, he approaches that side and gets naded by Freaky Noise. That famous nade by Freaky Noise, throwing it above the roof and landing directly at the B side, as bomb is already planted. RTZ takes on Tony, but Jika replies on Mr. Zoop. We have 3 versus 2 in favor of Striatus, as they can hear the bomb being touched, so to say. Freaky Noise takes down on Jika. They're starting to be real aggressive. Freaky Noise really successful on that attack push. Takes another one. takes another round. What a round by Freaky Noise. Ladies and gents, he took 3 guys alone there on their side. It was a really nasty round by Freaky Noise.
Indeed, and he's on 5-0 at the moment, following that 3-man. I think it was a 3-man, 4-man even in that round. Really impressive by Freaky. As we're gonna switch back on defense and spectate the Ex-Illusion Network guys, see if Romain is doing that shot. I think he's gonna go for it now. He is indeed. Gets the sick kill onto Jihad. Does land it as I was expecting him to do so. You know, the famous shot by Romain that has been spotted on stream for the first time by himself, as he gets another one onto Tony. Romain on fire at the moment, as the situation is 4v3 in favor of to be announced. Mr. Zub is the only man going down for to be announced. 1 minute 10 left, and of course we are expecting a B push again, it seems, as the Striatus side has been weakened. And there's Freaky Noise with another geeky sort of nade. He lands the tags only this time. Boom Boom was probably tagged as well, as Driz does relocate upon the calls of his teammates. The to be announced team don't have this B side completely unlocked, as Driz does make noise. He needs to be careful not to be flanked, as Izo shuts down Freaky Noise, and Batty does get the plant in, and Batty taking down Boom, and Batty taking down Driz, and Izo comes in with a nade of his own.
Wow.
Oh wow, that was a really nice, so to say, strong round by Striatus, as you could see, and the score is 2-1 on this map. They did pull one back.
Nice that you noticed. Yeah, actually, to be announced are sort to say like all on the B side. They are not even picking the A side. They are not even picking the apartment at times. And now we have Mr. Z in that shops together with, I think it's Driz, who gets naded by Tony, but Mr. Z replies. It's really important to do some damage right now before it gets too late for him. You can hear guys approaching him in the shops, being surrounded right now. And he spots one but gets back into the shop. He has the bomb there, Joker, which is interesting. Only 1 man down, and he still has the bomb, as RTZ takes explosion kill to Jiha. We have 4 versus 3 situation. 4 versus 2 as Boom Boom takes on Betis. Virus replies on Boom Boom. We have 3 versus 2. Mr. Z still sitting in that shop doing a lot of damage, as he kind of wasting their time with his eyes on the bomb. Really interesting. It's my opinion, but I don't think that guy with the bomb should enter the bishops and rush to the Russian. As finally they take down on Mr. Z. Artist Z takes down Virus. We have 1v1 situation. Freaky Noise versus ISO. Can Freaky repeat that? Awesome, as we're gonna see some nice nades.
Woohoo!
What a nade! What a nade, ladies and gents. Again we have those nasty nades by iNET.
Wow, they are helping them to win. So the score is 3-1 in favor of Ex-Illusion Networks. Of course, they did win the first map, which was Seatown. For those who did miss it, it was 13-8. And we are spectating Striatus now. Gonna be specking Tony to see if he can cope with the Bishop pushes. Tags his own teammate there with the reaction shots, as he needs to be careful not to be picked by the opposition scope, who is of course RTZ, as he does land the smoke down. Here's the ACR fire of the opposition, throws a nade, gets the tags only. Tony going aggressive here, hoping for at least 1 kill before he dies. It does spot one, it takes down one, almost takes down Freaky, but Freaky too strong for him with the ACR there, as Batty does get the bomb plant down in the meantime. The bomb has been planted. Virus shutting down Mr. Zub. Situation is 4v3. Virus picking up another headshot onto Driz. Where is this man? He's unstoppable at the moment. Batty did take down the opposition scope before being taken down by Freaky. Another frag by Freaky, but he's been alone there, and ISO shuts him down. Seems like the Striatus guys do have the momentum at the moment, so I guess we should stick with them and see how they carry on with this. Take it over,
Interesting
fatbo.
positioning now, Joka. It was really interesting. They have the whole side lockdown after those. As another shot by RTZ on Jiha. Wow, just wow, that shot is amazing. We have one man down already after a few seconds. Jiha is down. We have 4 versus 5 situation. Interesting. I'm specking Batis, by the way, as he approaches that mid area with the bomb in his hand. If he fails, the bomb's gonna get locked by TBA once again, and that's what they have to be aware of. As he's now approaching that B side, only 3 men standing for Striatus. It gets anti-smoke, as I can say it. Confusing situation at the moment, as he takes down Boom Boom. He takes down Boom Boom, so that's an awesome job now. He reduced the enemy by 1 guy, as we have 3 versus 4. Fair situation by attacking. They have still the chance to win this one. You're gonna approaching that B plant and planting the bomb as he gets side killed by RTZ. Trees in meantime getting down by Virus. 2v3 situation in favor of TBA. ISO still trying to get the peak on that right side. He's waiting there as Virus takes down Freaky Noise. Nice anticipation by Virus and ISO. As they have now 2v2 situation. They just need to plant the bomb, but trouble happens. 1v1 situation. ISO versus RTZ. Scope fight, I can say.
Why did he stop planting?
Interesting. Wow.
Why did he stop planting? No.
Yes, he heard the noises there, Joker. He heard the steps by RTZ, but really smart play by RTZ, not showing his face out there.
Yeah, I think he faked the run for him. I think ISO probably thought he's gonna go and knife him, but he stopped running, so smart play by him as well. Freaky, can he land this? He does land it. Tags up the car. No early frag so far. As, there is Jiha, the man who was falling down earlier on by the opposition scope, who was of course remain. Probably an A push this time by Team Striatus, while losing 4-2 by 2 rounds, as the round, apart from that first frag by Jiha, has been really quiet. There's RTZ, the man with the scope, as there's the first frag. And the first nade wasted, not doing any damage whatsoever. Boom boom. Here's some noise in the mid garden area. 1 minute left in this round. Let's see. The ex-illusion networks are concentrating on the B side. It seems like it is going to be another B push as ISO shuts down the opposition scope. Scope and scope, freaking noise. Cooking up that anti-plant nade. Doesn't get even a tag. Boom boom. Going snake mode. Trying to sneak up on one of these Striatus players. It does get spied by Batty, who takes him down. However, Freaky with another revenge frag, as he is in a clutch situation now. He spots the opposition scope, tugs him up quite heavily with his ACR. 20 seconds or so to get this bomb defused. He's been heavily tagged. Low on HP. Takes down ISO. 1v2. Can he get this? 12 seconds left. They are going to be playing this one smart. Obviously not going to pick him. And time's going to run out. And Freaky, really difficult job to do, of course. And Virus with a final kill. And the score is 4-3. Striatus do pull one back. It's getting closer. If they maintain the momentum, they could possibly win this map. Depending how they're gonna how they're gonna cope with the to be announced attacks. What do you think, Fatbo?
I think that key was in the previous round was that opening by Jiha on that A side got them really confused, changed their positions to be announced, and they weren't ready for that B push when they heard the kill on Jiha, which was they need to use their creativity and surprise the enemy by varieties of ways, and not only push the bishops, which is so obvious, and it, at the moment, to be announced has that lockdown. As you can see, they're all around that area, throwing their, as I can see now, Freaky Noise with his bombing. He gets the tag zone, he doesn't get the kill, but as I'm speaking to it, you can see how they're all focused on B. Striatus is gonna have to open them up, so to say, open them up from other sides. Maybe the meat, maybe the apartment. They have to use some different ways, Joker. As we have situation 3v4, bomb still not planted. RTZ trying to get the tag behind that smoke. As Batis takes on Boom Boom, Freaky Noise replies with a kill. We have 2v3 situation running. Time is running down for Striatus. They're gonna go for the plant as Freaky Noise is hiding behind that plant and take down the planter. And then you have it. It's only ISO standing for Striatus in that bishop and gets down by RTZ. Like I said, Joker, they have it locked down. Striatus have to think of other ways to get through their defense. If they keep on pushing it this way, I don't think they can win it at all this half. And if, for example, we have a situation where TBA is going to take 8 rounds from this defense, and I think it's obvious, and we already have the winner. We have to work this time.
Yeah, as you mentioned, they should probably work on mid and try to see if they can get through mid. As here we have Batty trying it again. Mr. Zub takes him down. However, Virus with the revenge frag onto him with his nade. Jiha, he's already there, trying to flank from A. Can he spot anyone before being revealed completely? Nobody has spotted him yet, and Tony with a frag of his own as well. And this could possibly be the round for Striatus, the one they really need. Tony with the frag on Freaky Noise follows up with the spray on the scope position. Doesn't even lag a tag though. ISO is ready. Tosses a smoke. Jiha doing the damage from 8. And as I said, this is a round for Striatus. Only 1 round difference. Right. They're still in it. And so
I think we should keep on them and spectate them a little bit more. It's really important what ways they're gonna come up with. That 8 push is really doing the damage on TBA. Move their positions a little bit, get them off of that B bomb, make yourself a space to plant the bomb. It's the key for this round's upcoming one. As I think that to be announced now are taking this carefully. They are not pushing. They're waiting for the enemy to take the first kill, but RTZ takes kill on Tony, as I'm at the moment spectating Batis. Excuse me. Mr. Z takes another one as we have 3 versus 5. It's getting harder and harder for Striatus, I can say. I have 3 guys standing against 5 in that really locked down defense. In the meantime, 2 men are down. Driz takes on ISO and Mr. Z on Virus. In meanwhile, Batis took 1 guy, Mr. Z, and we have 1 versus 4 situation. What he can do. As he tries to take down Boom Boom, he does it, but RTZ anticipating that mid kill, and we have really nice job by to be announced. They have 6 rounds on defense in hand. They are a lot helpful. As we know, I still think that with current tactics, attack is a little bit easier on this map. But we're gonna have to see. I'm not saying that to be announced already won Joker, but it's getting harder and harder out there.
It is indeed. The round difference is only 2 points. However, 6-4. Striatus are trailing, and let's have a look at the scoreboard. In the meantime, we have Batty. Of course, is the bomb planter being on top with Virus on 13-7. Impressive fragging, but ISO getting a tag and a sexy follow-up with the Magnum onto the opposition scope. That was a nice shot by ISO there, finishing off the opposition scope with his Magnum. Let's finish off the talk about the scores. Of course, we have Freaky Noise on 13-5. Top fragging for his team on defense. RTZ with 13-7 as ISO was in the clutch, and he gets taken down by Boom Boom right after that nice shot. However, it wasn't enough enough to get the clutch. 7-4 is the score, of course. 3-round lead for Team ex-iNET Networks, and Team Striatus will have to win the defense, of course.
Joker, let's switch it over to defense and check to be announced. As they lose 2 guys at the start, but Jika in the meantime is down. As they have 3 vs 3 situation, Virus takes down Boom Boom. In the meantime, Tony planting the bomb on that B side. They have this round, I think. They have advantage. As they take down RTZ, but Freaky Noise, he playing this so inspired. This last map, he's playing it really good. He has 14 frags, 5 deaths. As he approaches that B plant, he smokes the opposition, the ISO scope of Striatus. Let's see what he can do. He got 2 men standing against him. Will he go?
Wow.
And what a ninja defuse. What a ninja. So inspiring rounds by Freaky Noise. He's carrying his team together with RTZ scoping. I mean, you can see it, Joker, it's getting ridiculous, and you can see that Striatus' confidence is being down and even more down now. It's getting tougher and tougher. They have a lot of job to do in that second half if they want to get a 3rd round and still survive in this finals.
Yep. As I said, they won another first half of the round. As you could see, it was 8-4, just like on Seatown. So it's going to be an uphill struggle for Striatus to defeat them now, and they really need to win this. So looking forward to how they can cope with that. As they are going to be on defense, of course. We have ISO missing the shot through the little gate. No early deaths so far, as it seems like to be announced are going for a nade push. Or are they still stuck in spawn? Tony is the answer with his ACR, shutting down Boom Boom. As Mr. Zoob going aggressive, but he has been taken down by ISO's defensive frag just before he took one down. The bomb has been planted by Driz in the meantime. Tony doing the damage. Let's flick over onto him, how he can cope. As Batty takes down one as well, and this could be a round for Striatus, as there's no more members standing, and they're going to make the score 8-5, of course. Only 3-round difference, and if they bounce back from this, they can possibly win this map. It's going to be interesting to see how can they cope with the attacks of Team ex-iNET Networks.
Interesting, yeah. They need 9 rounds to win, but they don't have to think about it all the time. They just need some start. They just need a good start, for example, to take 3 rounds from the start or 4 rounds, get the confidence up, get the moral up, and everything will be banging, so to say, after that. But let's see if we can do it, Joker. It's really interesting. As to be announced, gonna take a different approach. They should anticipate it. As one guy gets to the A defense, and I think that they have. I think they're taking A side now. It's really interesting. 3 versus 2. As I mentioned, Joker, 2 announced are surprising the enemy. As Jika in meantime takes on Mr. Z, we have 3 versus 1 situation. This is what they need. They need to, like I said, they need to break through their lack of motivation, their lack of confidence at the moment. They have 2 guys standing against 1. They have the advantage. They should win this couple of rounds if they want to stay alive. As Jika gets the tags on RTZ, but no luck as he gets naded back, but still Jika replies on RTZ and takes the 2 rounds. It's really important rounds, and if they keep this up, they can be back in it.
Indeed, making the score 8-6, only 2-round difference. So I'm gonna see how they're gonna approach it this round. They seem to have the momentum, at least for these 2 rounds. Open it up. ISO scoping through mid. Is he gonna land any shot?
Choka.
Yeah.
I think we have the stream down or something.
Is it?
People complaining. Yep.
It says we are streaming. So if there's still problem, just let me know.
Maybe it's just the vision. I see people complaining to me that the vision of the string is failing or something. But I think now it's fixed as I get no more complaints. Sorry for interrupting though. Take it over.
Yeah, no problems. As we had a situation 4v5 in favor of to be announced. As Virus takes down 1, but Tony just gets taken down with the Dre's courtesy of his UMP. RTZ with the scope shot onto Virus. He was spammed from the bottom. ISO wants to reply onto that. He wants to revenge his teammate. 45 seconds left and the bomb has been planted by Dre's once again. ISO hears the opposition scope and his shots as Mr. Zoob takes down 1. ISO in a clutch situation. 1v4. Pretty much impossible at this time as the team to be announced pick up another point as it is 2-1 and 10-5 in total. As I'm gonna speak back onto attack and see, we have Mr. Zoob on 5-2. Definitely a man to watch as he's been on fire throughout the game.
Indeed. As Jiha finally takes his momentum, he has 4 kills now. They need to take advantage of this. Team Striatus need to take advantage of this, as their players are kind of waking up. But let's see, it's really hard to expect something from the situation they are in it now. They lost the first half by 8-4, and they needed to win this one 9-3 to fight for the 3rd map and conquering this final. As in the meantime, we have a really awesome job did by To Be Announced as they tied the score to 2-2 this half, and it's getting harder and harder, and they're missing only 2 rounds to win this one. I suggest should we go to defense, Joka?
Yep, we're gonna spec the guys from Striatus and see as the B side is crucial. We have Batty picking up the first frag of this round. This is gonna ease up the difficulty of the round as Tony is of course pushing up aggressively as no resistance from Team Announced coming up yet. Batty the only man to get a frag in this round. The nerves are really kicking in now. ISO looking for the opposition scope in Bishops. Spots someone crossing there, but not gonna land the shot though. Virus, Tony and ISO, all of them watching that B alley. And Virus does spot one on Van, cooking that nade. Tags him up quite heavily though. Tony is the one closer to the plant, and ISO picking up the headshot. Tony following up onto Boom Boom. This could be a round for Team Striatus. 45 seconds left, and the push of To Be Announced has been slowed down. As I said, Tony, the closest man to the plant, playing a crucial role there. He needs to at least get a 1 frag before dying. Otherwise, it's going to be a chance for To Be Announced to get this. ISO, in the meantime, shutting down the opposition scope, making it freaking a clutch situation. And he has been spotted in the mid. Batty spraying his UMP. Freaky kind of hopeless there, picking him up with the Magnum though. 13 seconds to go, and the Striatus have this on lock. Not much Freaky can do, and this is going to be a round for Striatus. Freaking is in the meantime taking down Tony, taking down ISO. He has Virus to find, and he shuts him down. That was so close for Freakies. Nice try, fair play to him. I guess if he would have spotted Virus there, if he got this, that would have been out of this world.
In the meantime, I checked on Virus. He was like chilling on that balcony, waiting for Freaky to approach. He didn't even move his mouth, so to speak. Interesting. They need to believe in this comeback. They need to work on it. They have to push it. As Freaky Noise takes down on Jiha, in the meantime, I'm gonna spec ISO the scope. He's taking eyes on A. They got got their eyes on A in meantime, which I think it's fake at the moment, and I think that to be announced wants to take the advantage of this and attack the B side. Let's see what they can do. As they spot a guy on A, it seems that this time around they're really attacking A. Yep, the bomb is planted on A as they have 2 versus 2 situation. Mr. Z and Boom Boom on one side against ISO and Virus on the other side. Bomb is planted, 30 seconds left. ISO looking for that first kill as he gets Boom Boom. In the meantime, he gets another one on Mr. Z. Really awesome job by ISO. Searching for the enemies, he took the pick on them and he killed those both. As I think that to be announced, attack is good. They got the plant good, but after they planted, their positions was not so great, as the enemies could find them so easily. There's a glimpse of hope for Striatus, folks.
There is indeed, as they are currently having the momentum on their side. So let's see how they can use this. As ISO opens up on Mr. Zub, who has been pretty much the MVP for team to be announced so far. Freakinos, however, shutting down Jihad. Tony with the frag of his own, but has been shot down by RTZ in the meantime. Batty falls down to Freaky's ACR as well. ISO still standing, and this could be crucial. 2v3 situation, Virus and ISO against 3 members of ex-Illusion Networks. 1 minute or so left in this round. Can they do this? This is a really important round. Are they gonna maintain the momentum, or are they gonna give this one away to ex-Illusion Networks? As ISO, here's the plant going down. Can he do a ninja? No, he's not going for the ninja. He knows where the bomb is, however. Virus shutting down Freaky Noise. That just leaves a 2v3 situation, a 2v1. A quick retake by the 2 players of Striatus, ISO and Virus, as they know where the bomb is, and they only have 1 man to find. Pretty easy job to do. And the last one is RTZ, however, he's not gonna play this one too easy for them, as he takes down 1, making it 1v1. ISO and RTZ, the 2 scopes in a 1v1 situation. 18 seconds left or so in this round, and RTZ does jump down. Here's ISO, takes him down with the headshot, and ex-Illusion Network pick up another round, and that should have been a round for Striatus. Ladies and gents, RTZ ace time. Wow.
We have cup round by to be announced, match round, cup round, and if they win this one, they have it all, folks. I think we should switch over to attack, Joker.
Yep, let's see how they're gonna play this round.
I'm watching Freaky Noise as he does problems on that A side again. They seem so keen on the A side, but Jiha takes him down. Real careful defense by Jiha, as Virus in meantime takes on Mr. Z, as RTZ is picking that smoke. The things are hard for them now as they lost 2 guys. 3 versus 5 situation. Stratus still standing. Let's see what they can do. We have Boom Boom with the bomb taking Jiha on A, who wanted to flank there. I don't know how smart was that, but I think he took his chances quite well. And RTZ take on Tony. In meantime, we have 3 versus 3 situation. No more advantage for to be announced for Striatus, excuse me, as Boom Boom is taking that plant down as others cover him. RTZ takes on Batis, and we have 3 versus 2 situation. Dries takes on ISO. Virus standing alone, fighting to keep them alive, as Virus did something amazing, ladies and gentlemen. He took down the remaining guys. I think that ISO and Virus are really driving this team forward, Joke, as they keep them alive so far. They need to fight for more. They need 4 rounds to fight for another, to play on another map and fight for the finals win.
Indeed, it looks like the tournament was decided in this round, but Virus came in with this strong play time and time again to took that clutch and they are still in it. The hope is still there. And this ISO with a tag is not gonna make him happy there. As a Batty could almost open up, but Boom Boom shuts him down. Jiha, however, with a reply frag. Tony has made his way all the way into mid. He could get 1 or 2 frags here. He spots one crossing into the spawn. ISO should be aware of this, not to get killed from behind. Where is the call from Tony? I don't know. ISO still not aware of the guy in the spawn coming from mid garden area. Tony has been spotted and has been taken down by Mr. Zoob. Virus coming in with the ACR. They are expecting an A push from the opposition. ISO prone in with the Magnum. 58 seconds left and the situation is 2v2. Virus and ISO, the two guys again against Boom Boom and Mr. Zoob, of course. They really need this round. The nerves are kicking in, and if they lose this round, they're gonna lose the tournament and finish second. They need to win it to stay in it, of course. 35 seconds left, and this could possibly be a B even, as Virus didn't make any noise, so he could possibly surprise the opposition. He has the ACR, has the range, sees the smoke and the nade, spots the two, gets tagged in the process heavily. ISO is gonna throw a smoke as well. ISO, if he had an UMP at this moment, it would really help them, as a Virus takes down Boom Boom. 2v1. ISO scopes up, looks for the opposition. Mr. Zoom. Oh my god, ISO going huge! That was amazing.
These two players, Choka, they're keeping them alive round by round. They have 3 rounds to win, to survive this and fight for another mob, as ISO did brilliant out there, man.
Indeed, that was...
Previous we had Virus, now we have ISO. They're really inspired, and others should look up on them and take this momentum. They have momentum, and to be announced, should be careful. They have the cup round, and this is like their 3rd cup round, but they should be careful. As I say, they might get, as Tony gets on Boom Boom, Freaky Noise on Jiha, as Driz takes down Tony, and we have 3 versus 4 situation. Can Team Be Announced win this cup? Can they do it? As in meantime, Virus standing on that balcony gets the tags behind the smoke, but he's down by RTZ's nade. As we have situation 2 versus 3. Those nades by To Be Announced did a hell of a job, as Batis gets the nade kill on Driz now. 2 versus 2 situation. Are they gonna go for early defuse? It takes down RTZ. Freaky Noise, the alone man standing. He does that. He does another nade kill. 1 versus 1 situation as he's... And Freaky Noise wins it. Freaky Noise wins this cup. What a clutch play by Freaky Noise. Joker. This was... well, this was epic round. They had the advantage. Striatus had the advantage, but Freaky Noise locked them down, and as I think it should be over now.
They do seem to be carrying on, however, as the score is already... I think they're gonna play it out, it seems. Oh, it's only 12 to 10. It's still playing, man.
Yeah. It's GG. It's GG.
Is it GG's?
Is it GG's? Yeah. Awesome by To Be Announced. They proved that team play and tactics can outplay any skill, and they proved it right now. As they keep on playing, but it's pointless as, like I said, To Be Announced wins these finals, and I can congratulate them. It was a really nice and hard job they did on practice between themselves, and those nades, those tactics, they were like controversial, I can say, Joka, but it did the job. It did the job, and it pissed the enemy off at some point, as we had a really nice finals, ladies and gents.
It was indeed, as we had team to be announced, also known as Ex-Illusion Networks. They were also for nothing for a few days, but they were known around the community as Illusion Networks for most of the time. So congratulations to them winning the European Modern Warfare 3 AllStars Cup. And of course, fair play to Team Striatus, who did a really awesome job getting into the final, but just failing shortly by a few rounds and losing 2-0 on maps as a team to be announced, aka Ex-Illusion Networks, did one on Seatown and also on MP Paris. So well done, guys, and congratulations. And it was one hell of a game. We did felt a few times that Striatus will come back because they had a lot of momentum switches, but it just wasn't enough to beat the guys of Ex-Illusion Networks. But I hope you enjoyed the stream, guys, because there was a lot of exciting action and one of the better games I've seen personally anyway in Modern Warfare 3. What do you think, Fatbo?
It was an amazing game. Like I said, the tactics, the ways they surprised their enemies was really nice. I'm talking about to be announced. Striatus did some, how should I say, basic tactics, and at the start, I think the clutch was when, the most important rounds was when they started the MP Paris map at the start, and they lost too many rounds by going so usual, so obvious on that B side, and which, to be announced, take the advantage of it with their awesome strategic nades. Their locking down on the B side was amazing, as few times you did see that Jiha made a really great difference when he pushed that A side, but they should have kept on doing it, to be honest. That's my opinion. They should have kept on surprising, as to be announced did it as well, and that was the key, I think.
Yep. Of course, the Striatus' lineup was kind of fresh in terms of Jiha and Tony coming in. They no longer had Craig and HKR in, so that kind of like changed their play style a little bit, which could have probably suited the Ex-Illusion Network guys. But nonetheless, yeah.
Are we gonna end this stream, or do you want to do an interview with two of the to be announced players?
Yeah, we can do an interview with one or two of them.
Okay, I think we have Batis and Freaky Noise coming in. I'm not sure, as we gonna have to wait a couple of seconds.
Yeah, let's get those two in. So yeah, it is GG's, and Ex-Illusion Networks are the winners of the first Modern Warfare 3 European final. So well done and congrats to them. And as Fatbo already mentioned, we are going to have the interview of players, one from each team. We're going to have Batty from Team Striatus and Freaky Noise from Team Ex-Illusion Networks, of course.
We have Freaky incoming at this moment.
Buddy was moved to your channel.
What's up, guys?
Hey, what's up, Freaky? Congrats.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
How about those nades, Freaky? Tell me more about them.
No.
Secret.
Yeah.
You seem to be happy, man. Calm down a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
It was amazing, man. We really, as we commentated now with Joker, we noticed that your tactics and your team play, your whole playing as a group did the difference, I can say.
Yeah, we really focused on these things, and yeah, I think we did a good job, but we had some coordination fails on defense, of resistance, for example. At one point, three of us just like throw their smokes, and just everyone said at the same points, I smoke, and like 3 seconds after, we just said, I nade, and yeah. We just wasted 3 smokes and 3 nades there. But overall, we did a great job, I think.
You did.
Yeah,
indeed.
yeah.
As Fabo said, You did a good job, and you still got it. As I said on the stream, I don't even know how much you've been playing together, as you're no longer playing with the same lineup anymore. Is that true?
Well,
What's going to happen, Freaky?
we maybe